Next, what is it? Basically a month from a little bit over a month.
Hey, Raz, remember how Homeboy was showing us the beautiful swimming pools?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show you my beautiful swimming pool.
I don't know why y'all niggas are showing me y'all's swimming pool. Like, y'all want me to go swimming with y'all? I mean, I don't get it.
All right.
Hey, if you can handle it, bro, you can come swim with me. I just shared it with you.
Bro, I wouldn't go swim with Raz. You'll end up with a finger in your ass or something.
I mean, it might slip in.
Yeah,
It might slip in. You know,
I got a 425 crossbow that says he won't do anything.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I might even fucking. It might slip in by
You
accident.
might be feeling froggy.
Hey, if you want to jump, I'm pretty good shot.
You're just like hot motherfucker.
Why don't
Hot.
you guys- let me ask y'all something. Let me ask, you know when I'm not in my
Hey Raz, how you
right?
liking that snow down there by you, bro?
Man, that shit's terrible, son. They don't people. My people don't appreciate your people's weather.
All right, guys.
That's
we're live.
racist.
Guys, we're live. All right.
That's racist.
Hold on, guys. Let me.
All right, there you go, Raz. I just shared it. This is my man cave, bro. So I got my house. Well, let me rephrase that. My wife has my house. This is my man cave, and I gotta go fucking dig it out.
All right. How do I share my screen here? Boom. Share screen.
Come check this shit out. This is my life.
I don't have a life.
All right.
What do you mean I don't have a life? I have a
Can you guys see
beautiful
my screen?
life, bro.
I don't.
No, stream pause.
All right.
You have minimized application.
All right. Let me
Sit.
minimize that. Maximize that. Is that good now? Can you see it? Hello?
I know. I see that, bro. I'll come over later.
I'll fire up the propane.
All right. I don't know why.
I have a fifth field, and it gets pretty toasty in there. If they have the Arctic pack on them and everything, they stay pretty.
No. What the fuck? I don't know what just happened. Oh no. Fuck. Yep. No, man. Disconnect. What the fuck is going on, man? Can you guys hear me?
Use it as a trample. I would die,
Hello?
bro.
All right, word. All right. So we're discussing officer equipment. So who I can't actually share on it for some reason. It won't let me share. I mean, you guys can see it through YouTube, but you can't see it through here for some reason. It's annoying.
What?
Yeah, it's weird, bro. It won't let me share my screen onto Discord. I'll let you guys stream, and we'll discuss it on someone else's stream, but I'll have it up off of the YouTube viewers. They can see.
All right, nigga. Let's do this.
All right.
This nigga over here, man.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
This nigga over here, bro. Look how much I'm helping you, Barry. Look at this shit, son.
I mean, bro, this is awesome.
All right, so I'm sharing. All right.
All right, I'm popping in now. All right, let's blow that up. Grid. Put that up right there. Blow this up. Okay. Oh, damn.
Fucking league out with 560% fucking long range attack reduction. Nigga's gonna get smoked. He don't even realize that this big cock's coming this void, bro.
All right, I can see it now. All right. So let's take a look at this officer equipment. All right, nice. Damn, you boosted up to 15.
Who you talking to?
You.
Me, 15. I don't even have my shit. Ain't whose live are you watching, nigga?
Yours. You have 15 mil officer power.
Oh yeah. 15. Yeah, 15 mil. Yeah, but I'm trying to like lower it down. What I did was I put blue stars on them. to try to lower it, but I'm just becoming too fucking strong to the point where I can't even hide my officer.
This fucking guy. Shut the fuck up, Raz.
No, I'm dead ass. Look, dead ass. This is what I did.
Bro, man, our fucking guy in 914 is like 16.5 mil. Don't tell me you're trying to lower it down.
Yeah, I am.
Just take all your officers off. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, well, the thing is, when you go to a nation, right? When you go to a nation and you go and scout, and you come to my nation, right? You're automatically gonna think that this guy's stronger than me. You're automatically gonna think that.
No, we're not stupid. We're not stupid. We look at a lot of other things than officers, and we know when you're powering down.
Oh, goddamn, it's just got my OCD kicking in.
No, but see, that's not true because to the untrained eye, you would think this guy's stronger than me. You know what I'm saying? Look, 2 million Titans are warplane. Big guys, 3.2.
Raz. If anybody sees Raz powered down, they know you're fucking around.
This is how I am. But this is how I
live stream all the time.
I'm not powering now. This is just how I am. This is me. This is how I build my castle. I literally build my castle to make it seem like what it is. Everything. Island. You know what I'm saying? The Titans, the warplane. I do this because I don't care about the rank. I don't care about the rank. I want people to make it seem, because when you go in and scout a nation, you're gonna go in and see who the big dog is. Everybody's gonna look at that guy, and most of the time they'll be like, "Oh, well, this guy's even stronger than Raz. We should really worry about this guy than Raz." And that's what it is.
Yep.
So
here you come, putting dicks and asses.
Exactly. So let's go back to officer equipment. All right.
Take a look. What you got going on?
Okay, so I got Tifa.
All right, so I jumped that up to gold as well. I'm working on that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys. Don't forget to donate, guys. We got AOO coins right here, baby.
Let's get that Patreon going here.
Come on, Barry. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead and look.
Yeah, I mean, bro, if you guys want to donate, that's Raz's user ID right there. Support a fellow content creator.
Wait, who? What was his name?
Raziel.
All right. So we're gonna go over. Okay, so we'll just go over.
Y'all call him Raziel. I call him Daddy.
Okay, we're gonna go over the equipment real quick. Okay, so we got Tifa. We got this at 15 protection force field. This is actually Barry. You want me to just explain it? You want to do that?
No, you can explain.
Bro, these are rookie numbers, bro.
All right. What's up, guys? It's the Razzle Dazzle. I'm over here in Barry's live right now. First time ever I step away from Woody's live or my live. I fuck with Barry, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over my equipment and show you guys just some of the stuff that you get from the officer equipment. It's very similar to the island things that you actually get and spend a ton of money on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover some of the island stuff and compare it to what it is in officer equipment, because I'm pretty sure some of you bums want to know exactly which one's similar to what officer equipment is similar to what island item. So for Tifa, let's see, where's it at? Is this it? The cafe? Let me see. Let me shoot. Hold on. It's not it. Let me see. Where's it at? Let's see. Details. That's not it. Oh, this is it right here. The bar. All right. So the mini bar. At the start of battle, Titans and warplanes get the energy shield, resisting their HP, whatever blase damage. The energy screen lasts 10 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna go over that real quick. Excuse me. So when you first start the battle, you get 3 different shields. One goes on a male, one goes on a female, and one goes on the it's like a screen shield. And I'll go ahead and show you guys right here on the uranium mine. And then we'll go with this. So if you see this battle, you'll see my Titan, my male Titan, my female Titan, and my plane actually have a little shield screen protector. It lasts for about 10 seconds or when the other Titan actually hits it, and then that's pretty much it. Now that's on the island item, okay? So that's an island item. So the good news about this, folks, is that, we've told a lot of people, I've told a lot of people, don't get the island stuff. I've tested it. I've seen what it does. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for the things you're spending on. But so a lot of people didn't do it. So Camel made it to where, like in the officer equipment, you do get it. So Tifa, if you look at this on her equipment, it gives you a protection force field, which is basically, it's actually the same exact thing, different percentage values, but the same exact thing as the island mini water bar. Okay, so this will give you the same shit as the fucking island thing. Okay, so that covers that. We're gonna go to Storm though.
Is it time the HP though?
Yeah, it's whatever they freaking say. So let's see. Let's go.
So
okay, because here's the problem. Here's the beautiful problem about this. Okay, so what Camel does is a lot of times, a lot of their wording is very misinterpreted. So it leaves assholes like me, dickheads like Barry, and dumbasses like Woody that have to go and experiment with this thing to actually see what the actual thing actually truly does. Do I believe in the heart, in the deepest part of my heart, that this is actually accurate? Fuck no. I don't believe that shit for in a heartbeat. But do I think that it does give you something? Yeah, it gives you a little something. Is it worth the money? On the officer equipment, yes. On the island stuff, no. So if you look at this, it says at the start of the battle, Titan and warplanes get the protection force field, blah, 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 resisting their HP times 4.4 damage for 10 seconds. Okay? So I'm assuming that when you're fighting another person, it's just giving you a small little barrier. And, I do believe that this stacks with the island, but I don't think that it's just that big of a difference. It does help out in a way, but all it's doing is basically I tested this. Okay, so I did it, and I did 2 battles. When I got this, I did 2 battles, and it was unchanged. It was completely unchanged. When I didn't lose any more troops, I didn't gain any more troops. When I ended up getting this, and because I already had the mini water bar, you know what I'm saying? Do I think that it's doing something more? Yeah, maybe against higher tier players, maybe. But getting it off the rip, and I already had a mini water bar, I didn't see any actual additional benefits in it whatsoever. I didn't even see a difference of 1 troop. Okay, now if I didn't have the mini water bar and I got this, then yeah, I could see a difference. I did see a difference when I had the mini water, when I didn't have the mini water bar, and then when I got the mini.
So Raz, what you could have done as well is you could have removed your mini water bar, like for a minute.
No, it doesn't. It stays. It stays. I think the effect.
No, you can take it off. Yeah, it'll change it.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, let's do a test. See. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit somebody. I'm gonna hit Dimitri, and I'm gonna ask him. Okay, so this is what I'll do. I'm gonna hit Dimitri. Okay, and let's see. Let me just put like maybe like 3,000 back row or some shit. Let me see. Yeah, let me just put 3,000, like 3,000 back row. Okay, so 5,000. I'll just put 5,000 shielders. Right? Oh, I'll put like 800 shielders right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this formation right here. All right, I'm gonna go hit them. Okay. All right, so let's see. All right, now this is just a test, okay? So I don't expect to win this, whatever the case, blase, whatever the case may be.
Oh, you're fucked now.
Oh, I've been fucked. That's okay. That's okay. So let's go look through this. Okay, so 200. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so 228,654 troops. Okay, now let's go ahead and remove the water bar, and I'm hitting with the same exact fleet. All right, water bar, remove. Okay, so that lowered my my island back down. Okay, so in essence, you can see right there that shows little things. So I'm gonna hit him with the same exact fleet. I'm gonna see if it does a difference.
Yeah,
I don't think it does a difference because all right. So look, this is the same exact fleet. 173, 85,000, 485,000. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this guy again. We'll skip the battle and we'll see if it does a difference. So 228,654 troops. And then that's the current battle, and then this one's 224,654 troops again. So it did not change whatsoever.
So they don't stack.
It does not. I don't think it stacks at all. No.
Does not stack. So it's
I
a
don't know.
so all this is a replacement. What this is a replacement for the island item. In
I
case
think
people
okay.
can't get it.
So am I honest, humblest opinion? I do believe that this may do somewhat of a difference if you're fighting mega whale spenders and you're like a mega super strong city. But if you're fighting, basic Joe Schmo, you're not gonna see much of a difference at all, if at all. I do might in the back of my head, I do feel like it does stack, but it's the advantage is so minuscule that you'll never really see it.
But if it did stack, this would change slightly this battle.
Yeah, this would change slightly this battle, yes.
Because your water park is probably higher than your mini water bar is probably higher than your actual officer equipment. You get what I'm saying?
See. Let's find out.
So now take off the officer and try it.
Okay. All right. So let's find out. So this is
7.6
damage.
Yeah. So that's 7.6.
No, then we'll go back to Tifa. So Tifa. So my water park's actually higher. Yeah.
Yeah. So your water park's higher. So I mean, does that actually do much? this little thing. You know what's crazy though as well, you got to also put in perspective is there's a skill on one of these officers that actually is going to counteract this.
Yeah, it's called you're talking about Impale or something like that. That's very
let me go look. I have a spreadsheet on fucking
I got it right here. You ain't got to go through all that, baby. I got it right here, baby.
Word.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me look.
It's the gold skill for one of them.
Yeah, it's Impale.
Yes, that right there, Impale. Yes.
Yeah, so this is actually not the counter to that, because it doesn't really need a counter because it's not too effective because the shield goes out. The shield goes down in 10 seconds anyway, or whenever it gets hit of a decently strong Titan, whatever is greater.
But also Aeon Laser Katana has something as well. It's increased the attack of all troops and increased damage when attacking units with shields.
So increase it. Okay, so this is actually that's what I'm saying. But the thing about this is they're talking about like the shields of the what's that fucking the theater. You remember the theater when it adds a shield to a random thing?
Yeah, to your front line. To your front line.
Yeah. So this is actually Impale is actually the island item that is the water park.
Yeah. So it's actually counteracting that.
Yeah, so it's got get the pierce armor special effect, ignore the defense or whatever. I think this is what it is right here. Wait, they might not even be that. Hold on, let me see. No, it's not that. It's not the water.
It's the theater. The theater.
No. It's the theater for the shield, right?
Yeah.
But I'm looking for the Impale. So I'm looking for the Impale. So the Impale is gonna be. But
I'm looking for the counter. So basically, like you getting the Impale is countering one of those items. Something that adds a shield. It's now being countered by that Impale.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it could have been. Let me see. It's not that. It's something else. Hold on. It's another island item.
Basketball court.
Yeah, it probably is the basketball court. That's probably what it is. Let me see. Get the shield breaker. That's it. This is Impale.
So that's basically the same situation as Impale. That's crazy. Yeah. So basically, what these gold items are on your officers are basically like if you're not able to get for instance, this, you know what I mean? You can now get it on the officers' equipment.
Yeah, because nobody wants to spend that kind of. Okay, so like you're spending like I said before, bro. The island isn't like a good buy at all in any way, shape, or form. I think that we've gotten the message. We as YouTubers and just people of the community have gotten the message. Don't get off the island because the island is just like you're getting very little minimal shit for the money you're spending, right? Like this one, for the first time you get it is $500, right? The first time you get this little piece, and then you have to level it up. My shit's level 7. Yeah, so this is like the basketball court came out 3 years ago, and like over the years of spending this shit and getting this stuff and trying to see a difference, I never really saw a difference past level 2. But then I would always get little things that would assist me into getting it, like little spending events that eventually added up to getting a basketball court, where I really felt like it was still you were getting other stuff that I needed. Like, officer fragments or something like that. And I ended up getting it, but I didn't find, that these things were a good bang for the buck for the people that I was spending. Now, if I had to look it over, and either get this shit or go to my officer. I would get it on the officer equipment all day and twice on a Sunday if I don't have the basketball court, in my island. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you mean. I personally am a fan favorite of these.
I do like them. I think that I think it changes up the pattern of how to upgrade everything. Because believe it or not, I'm gonna go ahead and say, and I'm gonna say this, who the hell, man? I can't hear myself talk.
It's Kid.
Kid, mute that shit, man. I'm about to mute this nigga, man. I don't want to mute him.
Kid, mute yourself.
Hold on, I'm about to mute him. There you go. Not bad, kid. All right, so that sounds better. I could hear myself talk and think now. All right, so back to what I was saying. So I do believe. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, okay. So I do believe that the officer equipment. I'm gonna go ahead and say, and this is with like the most respectful way possible. Yeah, I think the officer equipment is better to do before you 6-star your officers.
Yeah, I would have to agree on that just because I would halfway have to agree because
they're good. They're good up. It's good. It'll be good up until level 15, but the amount of money that you're spending versus getting, like for example, let's talk about it, right? Okay, so I've always been an advocate for like, okay, what does this? If you give me $100, right? What am I going to get the most out of it, right? So if I look over and I say, okay, we're for $100, who the fuck is echoing, man?
I don't.
All right, so if I look at if somebody gives me $100, say, right, here, look,
you can unmute. You can unmute the kitten.
Okay. All right, let me see. There we go. All right, I unmuted him. All right, so back to what I was saying. So if you gave me $100, right, and you said, you know what, Raz, I got $100. What do you want to do? What do you think it'd be a good idea to do? I mean, just look at my officer guide, because I do have an officer guide on this shit. Let me see. I'm gonna share this stuff on here because I talk about a little bit about let me see, where's it at? Officer equipment guide. There we go.
Yeah, let's do this shit.
So this is it right here. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this link. I'm gonna share this link in this chat room, and then people whoever wants to watch it, they can share it in their nation chat and stuff. So if you told me, Raz, I got $100. I got $100. Do I take my Tifa to the 6-star? Open up one pedal over 6-star, or do I do officer equipment? I would tell you to use officer equipment because you get more bang for buck that way than going for the 6-star. Because remember, you got to buy, what is it? Nearly $100 worth of fragments. It's 56 fragments, I believe. And then you got it's 56 fragments, and you have to like buy that shit out. I think the only they give you they don't even give you 50 fucking 6 fragments. I think they give you 50. And you have to do it twice, so that's like about $200, right, before you get your first pedal, and that's about 100 and some change, right? So $140 roughly and some change, right? 130, 140. So you got $140 and some change for one pedal, to where you can literally, and then you still have to level that up, right? Or you could take that money and then literally go and do the officer equipment and get long range attack, increase HP, defense, stuff like that, zombie shit or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Or you can even spread it out. You can spread it out across different officers and get shit more shit that way. You know what I'm saying? So in all actuality, the officer equipment is actually better to take and level up than to go 6-star with your officers now. So there's an order now, a different order when you do your upgrades on your city now. Instead of doing your equipment, then you look at your officers. When you go to your equipment, equipment still the equipment still is the biggest bang for buck in here because it's the most free as shit. You know what I'm saying? This is still always going to be the first thing to do. And then you look at your offices, but there's also levels to this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And instead of taking them to 6-star, you could take them to, you could do it through your equipment. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would take the equipment, and then after that, start investing into getting them into your 6 stars and stuff like that. And then Titans playing all that other shit. Island is still dead last. It's always going to be fucking dead last. So that's what I'm saying. Anybody have any questions?
No, but I figured out how to be able to share my screen to show you guys what I've been working on.
Yay, Barry.
Shut up.
You want me to
Okay,
show?
let me get out.
Yeah.
Let me get out.
All right, give me a second. I gotta use my burner Discord. 1 second. It's the real Raza.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that jerk off? Let me see. That boy server muted.
Oh,
Is he
unserved.
server muted? Let me see.
The real Raza? That's me. It's my burner Discord.
Oh.
I'll be messing with Raza. All right, 1 second. Share my screen. I don't really need to have the volume on it. I have my volume on this Discord. This is just on my phone. All right, so I'm sharing the screen on the real browser. Close screen, watch stream. All right. So this is currently this is my city right now.
That's shabby. Wait, hold on, motherfucker. You got a million fucking motherfucker. What the fuck? You got a million gold? Why don't you send
Hell
this?
yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's skip
How'd
that.
you get a million gold, son? You been like, I know what you've been doing, bitch. You been like, I know what you're doing, motherfucker.
He spends money.
No, he don't. He's been saving that. I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
All right, so this is what I've been doing. So as you can see, like I'm kind of like jumping around a little bit. I'm starting to get them all to purple first. I went and did this one because I want to test this one out, like you were saying. I really wanted to test that one out. I didn't like it as much because obviously I have the water park as well. I didn't notice much of a difference, but then I went for this because of the...
Yeah, you'll notice the difference off of that shit.
That one I noticed the difference immediately. That was an instant difference maker right there. And I believe my next one is right here on her, which is this one, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, this is the reduction as well, right?
Let me go check mine. Hold on 1 second.
I'm pretty sure it's the Ghostface Ninja is the reduction.
Hold on, babe. It might be.
Was that first one Alexandra, Barry?
Yeah, the first one's Alexandria.
Yeah, I thought so.
Darkness, be quiet. Men are talking.
Raz, shut the fuck up. I'm learning.
Now learn with your mouth shut.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you right now, Barry. I'm gonna tell you right now, babe. Yeah. Now you said Alexandria?
Yeah, I did Alexandria. That was the hand, the arm, the hold.
So when you do the sharpshooter rifle, you get defense rampart.
The sharpshooter. Yeah, that's the top one.
So that's defense rampart.
Correct.
But in the first 10 seconds of the battle, the two troops with the most units in the mid range and long range get their attack times 2.8.
Hi,
shield.
Barry.
What's up?
So they get so in other words, that is the theater.
So I put everything down in my notes.
If you want the best ones, is Alexandria, and then Stormbow.
No, okay, so
This guy's picture.
Yeah, V time. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's the Aeon Ghost Face Ninja is the reduced damage from the mid range troops, which is mind blowing. I didn't realize it was that one. So
Aeon?
yeah, Aeon is damage from mid range troops.
Yeah. So I really feel like
So Zeus was my next one. Zeus special ops machine gun.
Yeah, so I feel like, just touching on it a little bit, just for like the viewers and stuff like that, I do feel like Camel's actually making it to where they're trying to further nerf the mid ranges. Because even Kingsley, if you're doing a trap city, which typically mid rangers excel in like hitting cities from behind, typically that's basically their forte. That's what they specialize in. But they actually started adding a mid range attack reduction on Kingsley. So if you mambo wombo that shit, or like even I think increase attack the mid range, some shit like that, right? It was like an increased attack or a reduction from them, right? And it was on Kingsley, And what's interesting about that shit is like if you mambo wombo that shit with that in AR, bro, that shit. You're like a fucking drop city. That shit's gonna like, yeah. I mean, that's gonna reduce like the damage that they're dealing out there. I really feel like they got it out for the mid range, bro.
I mean, they're doing pretty solid on it. I think it's pretty well rounded. They did kind of like fuck over the long ranges a little bit by using.
Where?
Well, they're not the long ranges. They did fuck over the mid ranges technically, and a little bit of the long ranges because we all use reduction to LRA, which they put on Kingsley for some reason.
They put on Kingsley for the mid range.
No, for the long range, bro.
They probably did it on. They probably did it on both.
Yeah, they put a reduced long range on Kingsley.
They put also reduce on mid range on them.
Did they?
I'm telling you. Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah. I promise. Somebody showed it to me. It's in my channel somewhere.
I forget who it was, but all right, yeah. So, anyways, but like, I feel like they're evening it out very well. They're trying to make it a fair thing. They know they have both people to cater to. That's my opinion. I got mid rangers as well, and like, bro, they're with the officer equipment. They're thriving with it. Like somebody like the Jollis and Ratachi City, they're thriving.
Yeah, but they're thriving, but they're not thriving as much as a long ranger. The problem with this right now is that I find that they're making the mid ranger cities just a little bit harder.
But they're hitting well above their weight class. I
mean, but that's also you have to understand something. You know, this equipment came out, so anybody that gets it, they're going to be hitting a lot harder. Everybody that gets it is going to be hitting a lot harder. That's like that goes without saying. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got it, and somebody else does, you're going to feel that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but I think
there's too many variables?
There is a lot of variables now.
Honestly, I don't like. So obviously we know Madden 621. So I have a city now, right? So there's certain things right now where like people are getting stronger, and I've noticed like even 100 like LRA or MRA, they're still getting smacked because there's certain skills that they just don't have, and they're just getting splattered regardless of like the equipment they're getting. Like there's certain things that just like Alexandria's mechanical hold, long range resistance. I'm like at 90% now, so someone's getting smacked regardless. And even with the like melee killer, like not a killer reduction, like their front line is just dying like crazy. Like
yeah, I think that I don't disagree. I think that there are some skills that are better than others in the officer equipment, but what I do have to go ahead and my rebuttal to that would be if I am faced. Okay, so this is the thing, right? I've always said in all the years I've played, shamefully too many years, I've always said that the more stats you have across the board is typically more advantageous to somebody that just focus on one or two stats across, one or two stats mostly. So if somebody,
so you're saying like a well-rounded city?
I felt like so like if you went up to me, right? Let's say, for example, you and I, we're gonna fight, right? You and our stats are similar, okay? But you decided you wanted to go with the mid-range or the long-range reduction more, so you wanted to take that shit to 30, right? Right? You following me?
Yeah.
Okay. And I said, well, how much did it take you to do that? Time? Like, let's just say $2,000. Right? Let's just say $2,000. We're just hypothetically speaking. It should be more or less, whatever the fuck. But let's just say $2,000. Right? And you told me, Raz, what you gonna do with your $2,000? Well, I'm gonna say, well, for $2,000, I'm gonna go ahead and divide that amongst all of my officers so that I get the benefits of all of them across the board of the spectrum. Because as you progressively level that up, you're only getting like 0.8% or 0.6% every time you level that up. Now, mind you, it's a very concentrated stat. I'm not gonna sit here and jose you and be like, yo, that shit, that shit don't fuck. It does fuck. But if I had to pick between that one stat or getting all my other ones to like 15, for example, then I would pick the ones that are getting all the other ones to 15 rather than focusing on one shit. And then I will clap you because your long range reduction is going to be higher than mine. I get it, but I'm going to have all this other shit that's going to counter react that shit.
Yeah, I know, like your melee defense and your long
zombie attack, long range attack, impale, this and that.
But I mean, that's like, well, when you're speaking like that, it's like that's well to well. You know what I mean? Like But
Yeah, but that's how I built all of my. I've always said, like Vitan, you know, you're not our boys. We've been friends for years. I've always told you for years, even when everybody laughed at me, that you know, when you balance everything out and spread it out across the spectrum, that's bigger bang for buck than just focusing on one solid thing, because it gives you a more, even though you're reducing one type of attack that I'm doing, you're not reducing this other attack, or zombie attack, or you're not doing nothing about the increased melee HP that I'm getting across the board over your shit, or this or that. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Or
yeah,
the increase, or the increase.
I would disagree with anything you just said. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna max out that long range reduction. Like, right, there's no point. Like, I already know when I look at other people's stats, like, just the 85.5%, it's better than like 90% of the game.
Yeah, I don't disagree like that. I think that the reduced damage taken is a concentrated effect than it does with, like, you know, attack long range, or long range attack reduction or something like that, right? I think that the reduced damage is a more concentrated form. That's why I don't really like get hard when people show me, oh man, I got 550 long range attack reduction, baby, and where's yours at, Raz? It's like 400. I don't get hard off of that, because even though their reductions are going to be higher than mine, I still have other things working for me that are basically going to negate that shit. For example, these motherfuckers are sitting here worried about, you know, long range attack, right? Well, what if my fucking melee attack is over 1300 and their shit's like sitting at 900? Okay, so they're fucking worrying about so much about my long range attack that they're not even forgetting about the melee attack or some shit, or even zombie attack, right? That, you know, that's just one type of the game, one part of a stat that you're just focusing on. You're not focusing on the other stuff, just like you said earlier.
Yeah, if I would give any advice, is just get a model 15 and then raise the other stuff with the HP and defense, and then obviously whatever meaning the goal skill, to be honest with you, there's only like a few where I'm like, yeah, this is like legit because of where I'm at, you know what I mean? But
I think that
even the purple ones are good.
Place for a budget spender, 10 could be good, or what is it, 10 or 11? 10 or 11 could be good, and then for a medium spender, it could be like 15, and then you could have dickheads like Lead God that are. I'm not saying melee like that, but I'm saying melee, bro. That's how I say it, bro. Y'all can sit here and tell me exactly how I'm gonna say melee. I'm gonna always say melee like the way I say melee. Anyway, so if there's levels to it, right? But I still find it. I believe it's like 15, maybe 15. I'm gonna go ahead and say 15. I would focus on that before I would start taking my office to the 6-star. And that's that's just basically my best advice for everybody that's listening.
Oh, I agree with you on that right now, because like bang for buck and what you're gonna get right off the bat, like you're gonna get percentage increase right away versus the other one you have to re-roll and then get lucked out and obviously get all those XP. And this one's just like, hey, with honestly $20, you're leveling something up fast.
Yeah,
no, I mean,
and that's what I'm saying.
That's a fact too. You can also notice it like it's quickly like upgrading you. Like it's obviously, it's no denying how much you can get. Like when I upgrade like one of these, it's gonna give me what, like
3 or 4 levels.
Like if I upgrade it like one level, it's gonna give me like what, like 1,000 more officer power. One level.
I think it's a little bit more than that.
Yeah, but I'm not looking at the officer.
It's no. I'm just saying, like, just like for cross reference, when you upgrade like an unworldly, it gives you like what, like, well, I'll even do one. Right, I'll do one right now just to see. All right. Cool.
Well, it depends what level it is, because if you're leveling like 27 to
23 to 24. Let's see how much it gives me. It gives me 28, 26. All right.
I want to say it's like.
There was 28, 26 is one level. From 23 to 24 is 28, 26. All right, now when I upgrade, like for instance, like let me see what I need. 70. All right, 46. That's cool. Let's do that. Boom. Get that.
I think you're gonna get like 3,000, close to 3,000.
All right, ready? And you do. Was it this one that I was saying? You get 3,900. I mean,
yeah, see?
It's like at the end of the day, like, how much did it just take me to get from 23 to 24 for a smaller increase? than what I just got for a lot less.
Like you could probably grow 5% for $20, which you can't do for the 6 stars.
Correct.
So I feel like if you're gonna do this, again, this is for a more casual, medium spender kind of thing. I think I think that this is it's gonna get like the bigger whales, like Lee guys spending again, because he hasn't been spending shit on officers. His shit's mega maxed out. Everybody's maxed out. But it's giving him something else to buy versus the average Joe Schmo player that it spends like $20-$30 a week or some shit. It's good. It's good to get them all up there. I think that there's gonna be a certain guidance. I wouldn't say that reduced damage taken from long range troops would be the best thing for everybody. I think that every castle that everybody has a different area of need and a different area of weakness that they might not benefit from getting the long range attack reduction. They might be better getting something like with melee HP or something like that, or something with increased attack through long range, or reduced damage taken from mid range, or some shit like that, right? So I believe that everything is catered to still based on the needs of a person's castle, because not everybody's castle is the same. So the area of weakness and strength are different. So if for example, if Barry came to me, right, and he said, and then V-Time came to me, right, and he said, hey Raz, I want you to check out my castle. What do you think I should get as far as offers equipment? And I see that his health is low or some shit like that. Then I'm gonna direct him to something else.
All right, let's do it. For instance, like we have my city open right here. Let's go take it for instance.
Let's see. Hold on.
Well, for me, like for Barry, likes to go. Barry, are you like high BP or low BP again?
Still, I'm at 90. I'm almost back to 100.
Wait, let me see it. Let me see that shit. Let me see the
Like if I'm playing Barry City, like I'm focusing on defense and HP because I already know he has above 1600 LRA. So like, yeah, so
No
like I legit focusing on more HP and more defense. That way, if he goes solo, he can survive a lot longer and he can do way more damage.
So these are my stats completely unbuffed. There's not a single buff on my city right now.
Damn, you're a snack right now.
So I would say
to your new city.
I would go for health. I would definitely go for health because the attack's already there. 1600 is stout. Like that's the new 1600 is like the new 1450, 1500. 1600 is like that's the new one because it's much easier to get there now.
So with buffs and in void, I hit 17.
Yeah, so that's like, you see what I'm saying? That's like the new 1500. You know what I'm saying? That's like the new 1500 because it's easier to do it now with all this new equipment that's coming out because it enhances your attack across the board. Like I'm gonna be touching, like no bullshit, but when I fight League God, I'm gonna hit him with every bit of 2000 LRA. I told him I'm gonna hit him with every bit of 2000. He's gonna get hit with every bit of 2000 long dicks. You know what I'm saying? So his shit is 2000 as well. That's the new baseline. 2000 is the new.
But also, I just realized I believe I have all my commander skills in development right now. I do. It's
but I mean, we're talking about a few percentages. Like, I mean, if you go, you still got long range attack there somewhere, But,
yeah.
I just think that in general, you know what I'm saying?
That's actually changed.
Yes, you still have all your long range attacks and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch that ball back though, because fuck that noise. I'm good with that right now.
Nah, Raz, you're gonna get smacked with all that HP and defense he has now.
I mean, we're gonna see.
No, I mean your castle's strong. Don't get me wrong, but like,
I mean, you're gonna see it. You know how I get down, V-Time. You know when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
No, I don't disagree on that part, but like I see his HP defense and his melee HP. It's just ridiculous. It's like you said.
That's great. But how's his LR HP, baby? Talk to me about his LR HP.
If he had, I mean, we all know LG has the bankroll. So with all these new equipment, I bet you it's pretty high now.
No, it's not. It's like 800. It's like 800.
I'm pretty sure he's in the 900s.
Even if it's 900, even if it's 900, it's still like 8 to 900, low 900s, right? Low 900. Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's like you said, he has a well-rounded city.
No, it's not well-rounded. He has a juggernaut city is what I call it. Those juggernaut cities are the ones that focus completely everything on their front line and depend on their titans to carry them, but they don't have any backline health. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, are you guys going one? Are you guys going 1 for 1?
We're doing one. Because
No,
basically, we're just doing one fight.
So you're not. So he's defending and you're hitting, or
he's giving me the same fight that he gave Small War, but Small War lost against him. I beat Small War. You know what I'm saying?
I would do two. I would do two if I were you guys. I would definitely do two.
Like I think the only fair way to do it is like you have to take a hit and he has to take a hit.
I mean,
like there's two different things there because he's defending and then he's attacking.
You have to understand this too, though, right? He fought Ram the same fight. You know what I'm saying? He only defended. He attacked Ram, so he's giving me the same fight he gave Ram. So I mean, we could argue they were more equally in level than me and him are. Like he's got max Titans, he's got max plane, he's got like a multi-million-dollar city. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So all I have is just the attack. That's the only thing that I have. That's not that much of a fucking difference considering how underclassed I am versus him. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, doing 1 for 1, that's just dumb. You know what I'm saying? Because we both know that, you know, his stats are higher than mine. The idea is, can he take a hit from me? So that's where we're at. Get over here.
We all know he can't.
Well, we're gonna see. That's what we're gonna see. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna hit that motherfucker with every bit of 2,000 LRA, and I promise he's gonna feel it.
Is it gonna be at a flag?
It's gonna be at a flag, or we could do a city. I might tell his ass to just defend the city and let me hit the city just so I can get my siege in there.
Yo. This motherfucker.
I mean, you have to understand, right? You have to understand something, okay? This is just biblical math right here, okay? And this is just reality. Reality is his city's stronger. That's a fact, okay? Reality is he's got way more money in his city than I do in mine, probably times 2, okay? The third reality is I'm not trying to overspend him because there's no way his bankroll's higher than mine. Now, I've always said you don't have to be stronger than a whale. You just got to be close. That's always been my motto when I fought people. You don't have to be as strong as them. You can just be close. What do you mean by close, Ross? You got to be able to at least hit something and at least hold him. If you can do that, then you're a badass motherfucker. Because you were able to hold somebody that spent quintuple what you spent, and you did it for less. It's like racing